Hello and welcome back. It's been a while. My sister and I went to a concert. We really went for the openers, I'll say. We went to see Sum 41, Simple Plan, and the Offspring. Sum 41 and Simple Plan were opening for the Offspring. We were more excited to see Sum 41 and Simple Plan versus the Offspring. It was really fun and probably, I would say, one of the most energetic crowds concert-wise that I have ever been a part of. But of course, to start off any adventure, we went to get some boba tea because, again, I've said this many times, I have a problem that can be fixed with boba tea. So we went to a place called Feng Cha. I've never been there before. It was pretty good. It was much different than any boba tea place I've been to. You can actually pick how sugarful or sweet your boba tea actually is. I ended up getting the Tai Chi boba tea, and my sister got the Oreo cheese milk tea with the little boba balls in it. This was, of course, round one, for there would be a second round where I got the peach oolong boba tea. Very good. And this one I actually did with 50% less sugar. Still very good. I was surprised. I thought it would be kind of gross. I was out there taking a risk. And then my sister got the classic milk tea with the cheese foam on top, which tasted like cheesecake. It was really good. From the boba tea place, we had to travel a ways to get to the concert. Once we got there, of course, we went and immediately bought merch. You may be wondering, Paula, why aren't you wearing the merch right now? Well, I wanted to wear this shirt instead because I felt like it was appropriate. Check it out. It's Jack. Did you miss me? Because, again, it's been a while. So, felt appropriate. We got shirts, which I thought looked pretty cool. This is actually a tank top. And then we also got, of course, stickers. And here are all of the stickers. Alright, this is our attire. My sister is wearing her role model shirt. And if you know anything about Simple Plan, you know that this is the shirt that Pierre wore on the cover of the first album. And then there's me, still just a punk pop kid. And we are hydrating because guess what? It's over 100 degrees. You wouldn't think that just by looking at our red faces. You'd think, oh, they're just a little hot. No, it's very hot. It's the middle of summer. Summer lasts 10 years here. And as you can see, our little bands that we had to wear upon entering says no moshing, no crowd surfing. Which guess what? Both occurred. So this was the venue. We've actually been to this place several times. It's the Music Pavilion in Dallas at the fairgrounds. Pretty sure. Sum 41's about to happen. That girl with the fan, I don't know how she did it. She was jumping around the whole evening. I tried to, was not able to keep up. I just want to say, the lead singer here from Sum 41 kept that energy up the entire concert. It was insane. And again, it was over 100 degrees. He's wearing some tight pants, you can see there, and just kept jumping, getting the crowd going. It was insane. Again, I tried, but he had something more. He just was ready to go that evening. I apparently had too much tea. I was loading myself down. This guitarist actually went in to watch Simple Plan and the Offspring. So that was pretty fun. He was just out in the crowd, which kind of made me wonder if the rest of the band members showed up out there eventually too. But yeah, he joined the mosh pit that didn't supposed to exist with the rest of us. Also at this concert, Sum 41 told us that they had already created their last record, Heaven and Hell.
Double album called Heaven and Hell. And I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, this will be our final and last record for Sum 41. That will be it.
Everyone was pretty disappointed about that.
Those are so heartwarming. But we will do another tour next year. We'll do one final tour. So
I believe next year they're going on their farewell tour, which I'm going to. I think everyone else should, because that was the best part of the whole concert. I'm sorry, Offspring, but Sum 41 brought it. I couldn't even keep up. And I would love to see them have their own full show and different openers. I hope Simple Plan comes back for them too, because they're just fun. They're just fun people. So after Sum 41, it was time for Simple Plan, which by this point, I was suffering from the heat, which I'm already a heat casualty. There was this, I almost cramped up and died in front of a Jason's Deli one time. It's a long story. You may think I'm being dramatic about that, but I'm not. Simple Plan, by the time this started rolling around, I'd been jumping and sweating and mosh pitting apparently with a whole little crowd, and all their body heat was making it feel like 115 degrees. Maybe hotter. There was a lot of heat happening. It was just... So I touched a lot of sweaty bodies that night that I could have done without. I guess not even touched, I just kind of slid off them. But anyway, it was hot, and I was already struggling at this point. But Simple Plan was about to come out, and I was about to bring it some more. Which, again, they matched Sum 41's energy. I was very for it. It was a very exciting time. Another thing Simple Plan did a lot was they jumped around real high on the stage. So jumping off of stuff, jumping into us. The drummer, I forget his name, sorry, but he jumped, he did the crowd surfing. I feel like we were wearing the bracelets for him. No crowd surfing, sir. What you did not see in this time that I now have this towel that I'm waving around, this was from Pierre, a gift thrown up into the air. You saw how high those ceilings were. Up, way up into the ceiling, fell down, and I caught it with my right hand. One-handed catch right there in a crowd of people. I caught that towel that he rubbed his sweaty face all over. You know, at this point there was a lot of intermingling of sweat happening, so I thought, let's go for it, because one person commented, I don't know why people want to have sweat from celebrities, blah blah blah. I thought, we're all sweating here. And you know what? Might as well. It's a gift from Pierre directly to me. I know he threw that to me with my hand out. I was also suffering at this point. Someone had to go get me water. We actually reached a point where I need to go to the little medical tent because I got so hot. That's what happens when you go 110%. Your body's not made for that extra 10%. In the future, just go 100%. So at this point, we were getting ready for the Offspring. And we didn't stay for them too long because, again, like I said, we had to go to the medical tent so I could cool off for a minute. We did come back out and watch a few more songs, but the energy was not the same. I was a little disappointed because, again, I guess everyone could also have been tired before reaching this point. It was so hot. It was just slower. You can even tell by the people. Granted, this is a slow song that they're doing. But just looking around, it's just slow. At Simple Plan and at The Offspring, they got out these giant balls that they wanted us to hit around. I get it, it's fun, but kind of anxiety inducing as well because you're worried about getting hit in the head with a giant beach ball. I'm pretty sure I threw my back out just trying to hit one up. Sad but true. And I could just do without it. Just saying, Sum 41 did the right thing by not throwing out giant beach balls. But I guess those were for the youngins. I don't fall into that group anymore. all in all, the Offspring did a really good job. It was fun to listen to all their songs and all that, but I will say the highlights were Sum 41 by far, and then Simple Plan. Kind of goes in order of appearance. First, Sum 41, second, Simple Plan, and then third, The Offspring. The energy just wasn't there for me. But also for Sum 41, there was a entire circle of people running. The lead singer even said, in a minute, we were all gonna yell, sacrifice, and see what happens in the circle. And I turned to my sister, I said, I will not be participating in that, because I am not trying to summon anything when I'm trying to have fun. Anyway, so yeah, they ran in a circle, and when he yelled sacrifice, it got wild. And I was happy that we were a little bit farther off to the left. And we just kind of watched in amazement, and I turned to my sister and I said, this is possibly the wildest thing that we have ever done, being in this crowd. But I was just seeing everyone there getting knocked around. I'd never been a part of a mosh pit before. I guess really I wasn't a part of the moshing pit part, but I was in the pit and I was there and they were off to the right. So I like to think I was pretty much there for the moshing and for sure the pitting. Definitely something I would say everyone should do. Go to a Sum 41 concert. All in all, super awesome time with some super awesome music. I don't know how well I fit into the crowd there. They were pretty rambunctious, but it was fun. I definitely felt older. It was fun. I just wish it hadn't been so hot. And maybe hadn't stuffed 2 boba teas into my body before going. That had some adverse effects. And with all that being said, if you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on what we're up to over here. Hope you have a super awesome, spectacular day, and we'll see you out there somewhere. Bye.